Good evening. We'll call to order the regular monthly meeting of the City of Helotes Planning and Zoning Commission. It is October the 5th at 7 p.m. Ask the commission secretary to call the roll, please.
Greg Michelle,
Here.
Jason Whiteman,
Here.
Ron Haza, Ann Carway,
Here.
Alex Blue,
Here.
Jeff Wade,
Here.
Mario Rios, Richard Hawk.
Here.
Terrific. And from city staff, we have Marion Mendoza's here, the city administrator, Michael Gallardo from Development Services, Selena Perez, the city secretary, and Susan Darst is here. Hello, Susan. Nice to see you. You guys almost outnumber us. We do not have any citizens to be heard this evening, so we can move directly into our first action item, which is the approval of the minutes from the meeting that we held September the 7th, 2021. You have received this in the material you were that circulated to you in advance of tonight's meeting. So if there are edits or corrections, please call those to our attention, or a motion would be appropriate.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Ron,
I make a motion to approve
you may. Is there a second?
I'll second.
As submitted with the minutes. correct?
as submitted.
Great. So all in favor of approving the September 7th, 2021 minutes as submitted, please signal aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Minutes are approved. All right, our next item is a discussion and action on a request by Image 360 for approval of 2 wall signs pursuant to Code of Ordinances, Chapter 98, zoning, Section 72, Old Town Helotes Special District, subparagraph G6B2, commercial signs projecting wall hanging or in on windows for the Lotus Aesthetics and Wellness located at 14743 Old Bandera Road, building number 7. So we obviously do not have anyone representing the applicant here this evening, but we have plenty of materials in our packet. So I would open the floor up to comments or discussion. We have staff here who, of course, could perhaps help answer any questions. And thank you for putting up the image. And I will ask a question, and that is to make sure, since I am not as familiar with this precise location, that there in fact are 2 distinct pedestrian walkways on each side of this building. Can you go back 1 slide or 1 image? And so I don't know if you could use the mouse to indicate here where those 2 where the 2 signs would be.
So this would be considered the exterior pedestrian way, and then the interior would be obviously on the inside.
Okay, all right. So I was even envisioning it differently. Thank you. There and there. I was thinking it was here and here. Very good.
I have a question.
Yes,
I can't really tell. I think they said the sign was metal, or it looks like there's an image imposed on the picture. You see where the second, it's over the tree like that. So we know that this was just an image of it put on top of there, right? For our
Correct.
photo. Correct. And what is it made of? Is it just a metal sign with painted?
So on the bottom left-hand corner where it says specifications, it says it's metal. You can print on metal. So I don't know if it's like a graphic that's adhered to the metal and then they laminated the metal to protect it.
Mr. Chair,
Yes,
I have a question.
go ahead, Jeff.
So it appears that this is the 2 ends of the building. It looks like in the picture on the left that there is a little canopy on the left of the front door, and on the right, it's on the right-hand side, which would be, to me, the front entrance of the building. Are they going to propose any type of signage at the entryway?
That is their entryway.
Right, where
The
That
one
little
on the
purple
left?
door?
The purple door.
The purple
that's-
door, that is their front
That's
entrance.
the front door.
What's the canopy then, the metal canopy on the right?
The side,
The
the
side.
side
Yeah.
entrance? There is a
That's
door,
the side.
yeah, there's a door there, but there's nothing being proposed there. The former tenant that was there was a retail clothing boutique. And whenever they had events there, I'm gonna say in
Yeah.
that square, she would just open the doors and it was just people walking in.
Yes, it was.
But
it's
there's-
like a-
yeah,
it's
there's
like a
no
double door, like
signage.
a French door type thing, so they don't use that as a front entrance.
I thought that was where the honey, raw honey used to be, no?
There was a clothing boutique there. And then after that, it was very, very small. After that, Mr. Manea was using it as a conference room and now it's this.
Yeah, for about a year and a half, it's been a conference room.
Oh, yes, we approved the sign.
Yeah, we approved a little sign that said conference room, and they had it right there near the purple door.
Yeah.
Have they, is this in business right now?
There, yes,
It is.
yes.
I gather that's why there's a sort of a sidewalk sign out there.
And I think right now they're doing it by appointment.
Sure. Okay. Any other comments or questions? If not, we can have a motion for a recommendation on this item.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion.
Please.
With the motion to recommend approval on discussion and action on request by Image 360 for approval of two wall signs pursuant to municipal code of ordinances, chapter 98 zoning, section 9872, Old Town Helotes Special District, subparagraph G6B2, commercial signs projecting wall hanging or in on windows for the Lotus Aesthetics and Wellness located at 14743 Old Bandera Road, Building 7.
There's a second.
I'll second the motion.
Clarify, you actually said recommend discussion and action. So I just would like to make.
Or recommended- recommended-
Actually recommending. approval.
Recommending, sorry.
But not just recommending that we talk
Yeah.
about it.
And I'll second that.
Thank you. Jason or Ann or anyone else, discussion of the motion?
They generally appear to comply. I believe they are both on the public way. I frequent that shopping center, so I'm aware that that's the two exposure ends. They're sized properly. I have no objection.
Great. Okay, so the motion is to recommend approval of the request from Image 360 for two wall signs pursuant to code, chapter 98, section 72, that's zoning, Old Town Helotes Special District, subparagraph G6B2, commercial signs projecting wall hanging or in or on windows for the Lotus Aesthetic and Wellness 14743 Old Bandera Road, Building 7. All in favor, please signal aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion is approved and goes to city council at, I presume it's next meeting.
October 14th,
Thank you.
next Thursday.
Move to our next item tonight, which is discussion and action on the preliminary and final amending plat pursuant to Code of Ordinances, Chapter 78 subdivision, Section 75, amending a plat, establishing Brycewood subdivision Unit 3C, Lot 9, Block 16, and amending the Brycewood subdivision Unit 3, recorded in volume 20001, pages 1364 and 1365 of the official public records of Bear County. As you saw from your materials, this is correcting I guess we would just call it a clerical error. I'm a little disappointed, Ron, you didn't catch this the first time through, but.
But we will talk, but we need to discuss this for about 2 hours to see why this is in a 9.5.
Yeah, but to be clear, that is the only change here. There's no dimension, lot size changes or anything of the sort. It's just printing the number 9, I gather, in the correct place. But any discussion on this item? And who discovered this? Does anybody know?
Probably the purchaser of lot number 9.
You think?
Listen, wait a minute. We don't exist.
Yeah. We exist.
We couldn't get a deed on it.
Yeah. The phantom lot. All right, so being no discussion, this is time for a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move to recommend approval on a preliminary and final amending plat pursuant of municipal code of ordinances, chapter 78 subdivision, section 78-75, amending a plat establishing Brycewood subdivision unit 3C, lot 9, block 16, and amending Brycewood subdivision unit 3.
Thank you. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Discussion? Jeff, Jason,
Can't believe Ernest missed it.
anyone else? So again, this is a recommendation rather than approval. This is to recommend approval of the preliminary and final amending plat pursuant to code chapter 78, section 75, subdivisions amending the plat, establishing Brycewood subdivision unit 3C lot 9 block 16 and amending the Brycewood subdivision unit 3 recorded in volume 20001 pages 13, 64 and 65 of the official public records of Bear County. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion is approved. Sadly, that brings us to the end of our. So Ron,
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to adjourn.
is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor of adjourning, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, we stand adjourned at 7:11 PM.
This might be a record.
Remind you of that when we have a